Nightmare Eater, Memory Act 1. P is an important member of the team, so make sure you two get along, alright? Come to think of it, where all beans pick up some more, would you? I used them all out crafting new recipes yesterday. And you think I'm working too hard and you got a lot of nerve? Who exactly gave you the room on board again? So I think I need to go grab coffee for her. Yeah, I think we go to K Cafe for the coffee. Yeah, there we go. Buying more beans already, I suppose, with more employees, the supplies use up much faster. Come think of it, when you head back, won't you buy some teriyaki from the 3rd floor to go with your coffee? Only a child doesn't know. Only a child doesn't know more than what they're asked. Go above and beyond. You seem quite clever. So let's have coffee beans. I got the coffee beans Kyoko asked for. Now, what new horror was she created from these incredible beans that smell so good? Poster on the wall Yuko was staring at. Nationwide B-level gourmet battle, or restaurant becomes a culinary battleground. Grounded yum ramen tuna the famous massive frozen custard dim sum. Looks like is what Yuko was looking at. Did I hear her mouth water over this? She did. Her mouth was definitely watering. Nobody saw us water over this. Oh, she's here. Oh, thank you for doing the shopping. We're waiting for you to get back, and you can see a client has arrived. Hello. Did your moth water? Hello. Huh? Moth watering? What are you talking about? This is our client. Yuko Kamashiro. Now then, Miss Kamashiro, what's the matter? What matter of case brings you to us? Okay, I want you to investigate my father. Oh, so this is chapter 5. All right, the search continues. Yuko Kamashiro. You mean Mr. Satoru Kamashiro, the former president of Kamashiro Enterprise? Yes. He passed away last year. It was reported being a suicide, correct? No, it isn't true. My father would never kill himself. Oh, I'm sorry for the outburst. No, there's nothing to apologize for. But why do you believe that he wouldn't do it? Do you have some proof that he wasn't a suicide? I don't. That's exactly why I came to you. I see. That makes sense. If you want clues, then you might want to start with Makoto Yoshima, whom I had to investigate the other day. He was a researcher of Kamashiro until last year. He left the company around the same time my father died, and then he disappeared. So you believe Yamashiro is connected to your father's death in some way? Yes. Even if there's no direct connection, I'm certain he must know something about my father's death. So you had us investigate Makoto Yoshima as a prelude to this case then. That was your way of testing us. Since you brought another case to us, that implies we pass your test. I apologize. There's so few people around me like whom I can trust. I am so very sorry for my little roots. I hope such an honest answer is proof that you have earned your trust. We shall investigate your father's death. Thank you so much. Oh, please excuse me for a moment. Hello, yes? No, there's no problem. Yes, what? No, I'm alone. I understand, I'll be right back. Please wait in the head office, Miss Ray. Goodbye. I'm sorry, something came up all of a sudden. So it appears, please leave the investigation to us. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. It's gonna turn out to be a really big case. We got to do all out and go on and solve it. If it all goes well, we could expose Commissioner's past, along with company's inner workings. I should ask Detective Matayoshi for his help. Alright, we get started in the case. I'll go over the info on Makoto Yashima again. While I'm doing that, I want you to go back to your home and pay him another visit. I don't know if we'll get anything new, but, well, I guess. No, sorry, never mind, it's nothing important. Something I think my father used to say. As a abbreviation for nothing venture, nothing gain. My father my father said something different though. Something venture, something gain. So I always thought it could abbreviate as SVSG, but it's a rather elegant refrain expression, don't you think? Well, no need to think too deeply on it. That could be inelegant. Okay, enough of the chit chat. Get on the case for me. Alright. Thank you so much for your work on the case. Leave it to me. You're stubborn one. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know any Kamashiro. You're asking if I ever heard of them. The first I heard of them was from you. No, it was before that. On the news, I think? Wait, no, maybe I heard it from my daughter? I don't know. Ask my daughter. Ask Chica. I need to lie down. I suddenly feel dizzy. Chica? She said she was going to Shibuya, I believe. A new single from band was going to be available for a limited time in the Shibuya Records. Jimenkin? No, that wasn't it. You really must excuse me. Let's go to Shibuya Record in Shibuya to talk to... Yeah, sure. Map? Shibuya. I think the record was, do I know where the Shibuya record is? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's right here, I think. Need to go past here. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Yeah. What the heck? What you got? Okay, yeah, I know these. I know the lady I need to talk to is right outside. Hold on. If you can see the CD light, can back order for you. Don't hesitate to ask. Sure. I think you have a quest at some point, don't you? Yeah. You say you have questions again? You just want we just want to be left alone. Well, what is it now? What? About my dad? There's not really much to say. Until recently, my dad was a workaholic and even came home on his day off. But he seemed to change more recently. His focus shifted on taking care of his family. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe something changed with his work. Before, I know he worked at a place called the Nile Corporation, but shouldn't be on your way. I don't have much free time either. Can I go now? How did it go? Got any useful clues? The Nile Corporation. I hadn't thought there would be a connection there. The Nile Corporation or paths have crossed before. Detective Matayoshi looked into the company once before. My father was involved in the investigation too. They were following up a hunch apparently. Okay, you can look into the Nile Corporation for me. You might be able to get some info from the corporation pavilion near Eden's entrance. Look into the case file my father and Detective Matayoshi put together back then. Alright, I'm counting on you. Keyword Nile Corporation. The corporation pavilion near Eden's entrance. I don't think you don't like Jimmy sound. I just don't think about him, that's all. Good job to him. Is the daytime over his night here over yeah, alright. Alright, 3 people have a lock on them. Nile Corporation. Nile Corporation? That sounds kind of unfamiliar. Yeah, sure, I'm sure I never heard of it. Whatever, who cares about that? More importantly, what do you think about Eden's avatar system? Are you really satisfied with it? You don't even care, do you? With that face, of course you don't. Damn. Okay, sure. It would be awfully nice if my kid could also work in a big company like Kamashiro. Now Corporation, that's the company created the research Eden Avatar system, isn't it? I think they were brought out by some big company a long time ago, though they aren't around anymore. Better head back to the office? Alright. Well, hello there, young assistant. Are you getting used to the working as a detective? What's such that look? You're looking like me. I'm not supposed to be here. Kuro-chan can tell you why I'm here. Well, something strange has happened, and we can't find the Nile Corporation case files. So I thought I'd ask someone directly involved with the case itself. Of course, I didn't find them. All the files were stored together at Kamashiro. At Kamashiro? I'm ashamed to have to admit this, but we had to leave the files there. That was the hunch of yours, isn't it? Yes. At the time, suspicion would rise at the Kamashiro had acquired the Nile Corporation illegally. Your father and I were investigating them when we ran into a little problem. A problem? Pressure came down from top. We were forced to abandon the case. At the time, we were also forced to hand over all case files to Kamashiro too. So, Kamashiro pulled the string. That was a self-incriminating move, wasn't it? No, that was the understanding. Since we know how bad it was, we decided to keep track of where the case files were stored. I kept track even after your father passed away. Now the files are being stored deep within the Avalon server, which is the main Kamoshiro server. I'm sure it is a part of a cyberspace Kamoshiro employee called Confidential Database. And when I say I've kept track, it's not like I've confirmed the data's location firsthand. That's conjecture based on info from the scans and of the environments, called it intuition. That's good enough for me. Well then, I say it's about time we had them return what they've been keeping for us. Listen to me, Kuro-chan. This is Kamoshiro we're dealing with. How do you plan on getting around the top-notch security of a world-renowned company? Let's learn from the case of robbing Rooster. What is that? We don't force our way through a closed gate. Instead, we employ strategy and have them open it for us. Whoa, hey now, is that even possible? A good detective makes the impossible possible. What? We already have a Rooster of our own lined up. Someone who can crawl in just the way we need, and we'll get her to help us when it comes to infiltrating Kamoshiro. Speaking of the devil, begging your pardon. Once again, you arrived right on time. This is my client, Yuko Kamoshiro. Has there been any progress? Yuko Kamoshiro? You don't mean the former president? I see. No one could question her if she was walking into the corporate HQ. What? Who's this? Young lady, we need your assistance. Please. Huh? What? What? Huh? What? I see. What do you say? We really need your help with the investigation. That is fine. I want to know if my suspicions were correct as well, after all. Haha. But I'm a minor, and as such, my authority within the company is rather restricted. I doubt I will be able to do much more than getting you into the lobby of the main office. Let me think about this. If I were inviting friends from school to take a tour, it shouldn't be an issue getting you in the lobby, I think. It'd be hard to pass me and Kuro-chan off as your friends. Worst case, they might recognize us too. So long as you could get my assistance in, that could be terrific. Could you manage that? But then, how do we get to the confidential database? Do you have any means of doing that? Even if your assistants were a world-class hacker, I doubt it's even possible. A cyber sleuth can make the impossible possible. Yeah. Well, there we have it, Yuko. Leave the mania of cyber sleuthing to us. Very well, I'll go get things set up. What are we actually going to do, Kuro-chan? To get in? I have an idea, actually. Oh? There was this one case where I got my hands on a little program. Think I'm having it customized for my assistants with the help of someone I know. Shall we get started with the preparations? My dear assistant, start by heading to Murray Nakagori's place. I have no idea who this is. I forgot. Let her know if you're coming. Oh, I know. Come by and I can get the detail from her. Yeah, I know. The digital lab lady. You're right. It's nice, interesting, dreadful task to you. Return once you get dangerous. Nice to have someone who say that. Okay, no need to worry. I got it. All right. Already? Really? Hey, is it true that taking a break from school sounds like tons of fun? But the detective was keeping me pretty busy. My preparation is complete. Go ahead and take this program. Sleuth, Stealth Hide. Now, it's hacking program for the Buku program Kuyuku gave me. By using this, you will be able to almost perfectly mask your account information. Effectively, you'll be invisible. Getting your have cyber bot, you should be able to use this skill not only in cyberspace, but in the real world as well. This skill could potentially be used for a wide variety of crimes, giving you a deepened knowledge of Digimon. I trust you won't use it for evil purposes. Now, that was hysterical, dear. I see all. What? Like you are cyber sleuth now. Someday you must expose my secrets. Sure. I'm getting in touch with Kyoko. Things went well, it seems. Sure, you have many questions, but started by focusing on the relevant case. I heard from Yuko Komishiro earlier. You are being invited to Komishiro Corporate HQ. You get the special visit URL. Accessing URL to access the account, which is a privilege to tour the corporate office. Privilege is limited to the lobby, but that should be enough for you to get in without too many more trouble. We had our roster. We had our roster crawl with Rooster Crawl. Now to set the fox loose in the hen house. I've gotten you some handy hacking skills. No, but you need things are feeding there. Sure. Be the wolf in sheep's clothing. Take all your cunning skills and bravely sneak in the walls out of the grand, which is the grand prize. Also, for the record, type Matayoshi isn't involved in obtaining the use of hacking skills of this case. Keep that in mind. Now then, let's get this job done. Alright.